Welcome back. Get ready for some intense action as these steel beasts showcase their ultimate skills. Don't blink, don't look away, just hold on tight. Grab your coffee, enjoy the show, and let us know, where are you watching from? Drop a comment and join the excitement. Oh my God. The LKT-81 Turbo just roared like a giant beast, lifting its front end as if it were about to take off. This insane power left everyone speechless. This isn't just a machine, it's an unstoppable monster. Welcome to the ultimate engine roaring showdown. MAN, Unimog, Mercedes, Tatra, W50, Gaz 66. These beasts are tearing through extreme terrain. The deep growl of diesel is like a symphony for gearheads. Feel the power, hold on tight, and drop a comment. Which truck gets your adrenaline pumping the most? Stranded UAZ? No problem when the highway beast arrives. The American truck charges in like a true savior, hooking up with precision and pulling off a flawless rescue in seconds. Who wouldn't want a machine like this? Look at that. Massive logs are being pushed into the water like warriors charging into battle. Locked tightly together, they form a floating fortress, waiting for the mighty tugboat to haul them to the sorting station. A journey of raw power from the deep forest to the mill.
Hold on tight. This is no Sunday drive. These fearless machines are charging into the rushing waters, refusing to back down for even a second. Will they conquer the crossing or go under? Drop a comment and let us know what you think. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next heart-pounding action.
Oh no, the LKT-81 is stuck in the snow and mud. The wheels are spinning, the engine is roaring, but this beast won't go down without a fight. It's thrashing, straining, pulling massive logs like a warrior battling the swamp. Will it break free? Stay tuned and find out. The ultimate showdown, Harbor Bridge versus Big Boat. Who will come out on top in this brutal clash? Is the giant ship truly stuck or just gearing up for a massive comeback? Drop your predictions now.
So what's in that boat?
It's a tugboat.
What's that?
And then it needs to tug it out to see. They probably got it shell back in the dock.
Pulls it out. Okay, let's go.
Cool.
Hold on to your coffee. Swan Brewery water tower is about to make history. One blast, a cloud of smoke, and boom! The entire tower collapses like a giant dropping to its knees. Who can guess which way it'll fall? Drop your predictions below. LKT-81 seems to have worked itself to exhaustion and decided to take a nap in the snowy mud. But there's no time to rest. Its trusty partner jumps into action, hooks up with full force, and boom, the beast is back on its feet, ready to haul logs again. Oh boy, for a second I thought this lumberjack was starring in an action movie with that dramatic move. But nope, it's just a tree cutting scene straight out of a thriller. The tree comes crashing down like a fallen giant, and if it weren't for that rope, our guy might have been hugging it all the way down. What a close call. Oh boy, that's one dramatic rollover. Who thought they could just yank the trailer without a plan? This isn't a game of Jenga. This thing weighs tons. Now what? Flip it back or call for backup? Wow, this beast crosses the river like nothing can stop it. Water splashing, tracks roaring. What a spectacular performance. But wait, is it guzzling fuel faster than it gulps water?
Wow, mantap, mantap. Teman-teman. Dia mantap.
800 kilometer, 48 tarags, 175 tons, and only one legend behind the wheel. Maxine Taylor isn't just driving, she's conquering the desert. Engines roar, the scorching sand burns, but that Volvo charges forward like a wild beast. This is iron will, an unbreakable spirit. This is no ordinary move. Just imagine 68 steel beams, 20 hydraulic jacks, and 14 Buckingham dollies all working in perfect harmony to relocate a historic building 400 feet. The first spiritualist church of Springfield, built in 1887, went through a legendary move just to make room for the MGM casino. This is not just a feat of engineering, it's a symbol of endurance and creativity. Oh my, this is intense. The truck lifts its head as if struggling to bear the weight, and all eyes are on the excavator, carefully making its descent to the ground. It almost feels like the truck is about to breathe a sigh of relief once the excavator is safely on the ground. This is how the ties do it. Intense, but incredibly smooth. And in the end, it's a success. Wow, this is no ordinary transport. Doolin's heavy haulage is moving those massive 120-ton Komatsu 930E bodies from Perth, Western Australia. These machines are no easy task to move, but with the professional team on board, it all seems so smooth. Only a powerhouse like Doolin could handle a heavy-duty job like this. This is a disaster waiting to happen. Watching him cut with that dull chain is like sitting on the edge of your seat, waiting for the inevitable. Does he know how to sharpen a chain? Nope. Does he know how to use a chainsaw safely? Definitely not. As soon as I saw that dull chain, I knew this was going south fast. What a risk. Wow, watching the MF Aerosun slowly sink into the ocean, taking with it countless memories and battles fought. It's like witnessing a legend quietly fade away into the depths. 2014, October 5th, the day we bid farewell to an old ship full of stories and journeys, now becoming a part of the vast sea. What a way to go out. Wow, these rolling road trains are the ultimate challenge for any driver. Over 170 tons of steel on the move, every push of the throttle is a battle against gravity. The Mack Superliner V8 roars like a beast ready to devour the road ahead. These drivers aren't just driving, they're taming a monster. Definitely not for the faint-hearted. After all the meticulous preparations, the moment has finally arrived. The Mizonego Traveler, led by Mrs. J. Bodowis, is all set to glide through the waves carrying dreams and ambitions. Just one final push, and she'll be out there, conquering the vast oceans. A historic moment unfolding right before our eyes. How exciting is that? What seemed like a simple signboard lift turned into a disaster due to lack of planning, no calculations, and forgetting about the wind. The result is obvious to everyone. With just a bit of preparation, training, and proper calculations, things could have turned out differently. Truly a hard-learned lesson. These are the kings of the road. These massive road trains are cruising through the Australian desert from Marble Bar to Nulliging. This is no ordinary truck. It's so long you'd need minutes just to see both the front and the back. It's the strength, the endurance of steel warriors on these empty roads. There's nothing quite like it. This is definitely a high-level challenge. The Mitsubishi Fuso and Hino trucks carrying heavy equipment are battling through the steep Tamborossi incline like it's a real fight. The incline with its sharp turns, yet the trucks power through every meter. Not everyone dares to take this on. Oh, just looking at the Scania R410 is already nerve-wracking. The front of the truck suddenly lifts into the air, not knowing what's going to happen next. But let's hope everything goes smoothly as this beast makes its way home.
กลับไปเมืองชนครับ ว่าศูนย์ไหนนะครับจะไปซ่อมศูนย์ไหน อันนี้ผมไม่แน่ใจ
Check this out. A rescue mission full of tension. A whole ship stuck at the bottom of the ocean, now being pulled up, bringing precious cargo and all kinds of dangers with it. The expert team isn't just battling the ship, they're cleaning up the coastline too, bringing that salty sea smell right to the surface. This isn't a job for the faint of heart. Oh no, 3 T-150s and Akira vets are sinking in the mud like they're in a race to see who gets stuck the fastest. Who would have thought these giants, just moving between fields, would end up in the mud? Now it's an unbelievable challenge to rescue them. Let's watch and see how these vehicles get saved. Watching this, my heart is racing. The heavy machinery is slowly coming down with no ramp to support it. I thought just one wrong step and that car topper would land with a bunch of scars. But hey, a little suspense makes everything more dramatic, and in the end, everything turned out just fine. That's the real impressive part. What kind of road is this? All mud and the wheels are sinking deep. Had to pull it out with a winch just to get it moving. This is definitely not for the faint of heart. It's the ultimate muddy challenge for those who love getting dirty.
Vai, Rua. Pegar um enxadão e fazer um canal aqui para jogar essa lama, né, pessoal? Sofre um pouquinho, ou se não, investe no equipamento.
What's going on here? A super heavy truck carrying a 52-meter, 100-ton piece of a wind turbine fell into a ditch on the A44 road. The tractor was still on the road, but the rest had lost its way, trapping the wind tower. This scene is like an unbelievable challenge, but thanks to a giant crane and a professional rescue team, everything was sorted out. This is an unbelievable sight. The entire building is being torn down piece by piece, concrete and steel crashing down like rain, dust, and debris flying everywhere. The sound of each collapse echoes in your ears, and it feels like everything is about to crumble. From a solid structure to a pile of rubble, this is truly a spectacular destruction in action. Feels like something straight out of an action movie, but this is the real deal. This is definitely an explosive spectacle. The blasts echoing through the air create a terrifying yet captivating scene you just can't look away from. Everything shatters in an instant, like a thrilling action movie come to life. Holding a grudge against someone. But don't worry, the bulldozer nanny has arrived to comfort it. With gentle pushes and patient lifts, the truck finally woke up and got back on its journey. Maz 6x6, the deep forest warrior. With its powerful 6x6 drivetrain, this truck conquers rough terrain and navigates deep forest with ease. Its strength, durability, and impressive logging capacity make it an indispensable machine in the forestry industry.
Теперь наша очередь. Чё? Ну там туж равнина, на.
Two gigantic beasts side by side on the highway. This is not just about power, it's the pinnacle of engineering and precision. These machines don't just haul 100 tons over rough terrain with powerful diesel engines and advanced control systems. They also navigate tight highway turns with absolute finesse. Oh my gosh, that was a near disaster. The front tire of the giant truck suddenly exploded, probably hitting something sharp while transporting the oversized load. Luckily, the truck didn't roll over. Wow, this is truly an unprecedented achievement in heavy haul transport in South Africa. This massive transport carries a colossal storage tank, 17.5 meters tall, and 15.8 meters wide, weighing a staggering 70 tons, from Sky Hill Heavy Engineering to Sasolwo in Secunda. To make this possible, the transport team had to reroute power lines, dismantle traffic lights, and even build bypass roads. What an incredible display of heavy haulage at its finest. A real disaster in the swamp. Two skidders, a shear, and a dozer are all stuck. Initially, we tried to rescue with the dozer since it was closer, but in the end, we had to call in the Trackhoe excavator. Will the rescue team manage to save them in time? Stay tuned for this thrilling rescue operation. Oh my gosh, the VTN FB350 is like a rock star on the job site. 6 years in and it's still stealing the spotlight with its incredible crushing power. Strong, durable, and never disappoints. Kanawha River Railroad rolls through Thurston, OH, carrying massive cargo. The sound of the engine roaring, steel wheels grinding on the tracks, creating wow, transporting a 4,500-ton tugboat without any issues is an incredibly daunting challenge. Watching the massive tug glide across the ground on Fagioli's self-propelled modular transporters, I couldn't take my eyes off it. Every moment felt like an adventure, and I kept wondering, what if something goes wrong? Wow, the transport of the 52,000-gallon West Deck water tanks from the factory in Lima, Peru, to the mine is truly an incredible journey. The massive tanks had to pass through downtown Lima at night before being taken up to an altitude of 4,500 meters. A big thank you to Gayotis Wilson and LTI Corporacion for their excellent professionalism throughout this project. The log trucks couldn't make it up the hill after a few heavy showers. But don't worry,
Don't
worry, the skidder showed up just in time, pulling the stuck truck up the hill in a spectacular fashion. Such timely assistance isn't something you get every day. A 190-ton transformer was transported with a 14-row setup and 3 powerful pusher trucks, with a total weight of 400 tons. Despite the wet weather making the narrow gravel roads even more challenging, the Colette team remained unwavering, overcoming every obstacle with incredible coordination and teamwork. PT Amana Transhandal is always innovative in developing transportation solutions, becoming the strong link that helps you fulfill your commitments. I'm always amazed by the massive size of these loads, yet the drivers handle them with such ease. Wow, this Falcon 9 booster is truly a tech beast. From space to the ground, the process of moving and delivering it to the Kennedy Space Center is impressive. Every detail is flawless, from logistics to precision maneuvering. A stunning display of power and amazing teamwork. The Shoe Transport Lithofen team successfully transported the 182-ton generator with a total weight of 465 tons. 3 massive trucks, like beasts, moved across shaky bridges and sharp turns without facing any obstacles. The scene felt like watching an action movie. I couldn't take my eyes off it.
Плыли и приплыли.
A crane truck is stuck in the slippery, muddy road. Wheels spinning, engine roaring. Every effort seems futile. But wait, a powerful tanker truck arrives. The tow cable tightens. All strength is focused on the decisive pull. Will they be able to free the crane truck from this challenging mud trap?
Да оторвете ему сейчас лицо с разгона, блядь. Витек, красава!
Wow, the sight of the Triton floating crane on the Weseldatholm Canal is truly breathtaking. A gigantic machine rises from the water, carrying out challenging tasks, from salvaging sunken ships to transporting massive structures for ports and offshore projects. This is the Titan, the largest truck in the world at Sparwood, BC. With a 300 horsepower engine and a powerful electric drive system, the 1973 Titan was not only ahead of its time, but also a true engineering marvel. Equipped with cutting-edge technology, it paved the way for modern mining trucks, setting a new standard in the industry. The Lohnunternehmen Wagenstätter team is transporting massive machines across Kirchberg, Rhenau, Tyrol with incredible precision. Watching the giant crane roll smoothly on these technically challenging roads really gets the heart racing. Power, skill, and perfect coordination. This is the pinnacle of heavy-duty transport. A colossal machine weighing up to 200,000 point arms is being transported to Corpus Christi. TX. Watching the heavy Hughes-Anderson combined feed exchanger move, you can't help but be amazed by the power and incredible precision of the transport crew. It makes my heart race. The Kenworth T880 trucks are pulling massive loads out of West Harrison. It's a journey full of power and precision as these monstrous machines work together on rugged roads, taking us into the world of logging. Every action gets my heart racing. A breathtaking journey conquering Kit Peak. A specialized truck is transporting a massive 10-ton antenna mounted on a 95-ton base, navigating through treacherous roads. This spectacle that is not only mesmerizing, but also a testament to the pinnacle of science, engineering, and human determination. What an incredible journey. Felbermayr transported 8 massive steel giants, each weighing 245 tons, from Bucharest to the port of Constanta. With a diameter of nearly 11 meters and a length of 22 meters, each container was a challenge for the team. Witnessing the precision and incredible strength of this journey left me in awe. The journey of transporting the 572,000 anode vessel from Payson, Arizona to Miami, Arizona for the copper mine. A thrilling trip with a 15-axle truck, perimeter frame, dual lanes, and incredible power. Every kilometer is a challenge as this monster is moved across treacherous roads. This Panther low loader is truly a beast on the road. Watching it perform at the Caterpillar Westrack Load and Haul 2019, I can't help but be in awe. Its power and stability when hauling heavy loads are absolutely impressive. Felbermayr, the symbol of heavy transport power, teamed up with Romy Dragici for a mission full of drama and impressiveness. Challenges beyond the ordinary, but with finesse and a flawless strategy, they conquered every obstacle. Six colossal transformers were moved in just 6 days, unmatched speed and efficiency. This isn't just transportation, it's a masterpiece in motion. Everything was executed flawlessly, from preparation and coordination to problem solving, precision and finesse in every move. The Pro Transport team operated in perfect harmony, like a finely tuned machine. The CAT 793F is a heavy-duty mining truck with a payload capacity of 230 tons, designed to operate in harsh environments. It optimizes performance, fuel efficiency, and driver safety, while reducing operating costs throughout the mining process. Homemade firewood processor, first real-world test. A DIY machine, but is it strong enough to handle tough logs? Let's see how it performs. The Komatsu 785, with its powerful engine and 100-ton payload, is leaving Glen Sonda on a journey that is anything but easy. With a width of 5.5 meters and a height of 4.5 meters, transporting this beast requires meticulous planning to avoid overhead obstacles and navigate tight turns. A challenging transport journey, carrying a 60-ton truck plus a 60-ton drum, totaling 120 tons. Transporting this giant machine through the narrow streets of Nykøbing Falster requires not only skill, but also a perfect coordination strategy between the driver, police, and experts. And of course, there are those low bridges that slow things down, making the journey longer than expected. A testament to the power of technology and the ability to handle any situation.